Season's greetings, friends. Feeling kinda festive? Well, today we're climbing down the chimney into the winter wonderland of Christmas in July. It might sound a little strange to celebrate Christmas in the heat of summer, but this quirky tradition has a surprisingly long history, with an origin story that might surprise you. So, grab your sleigh bells, tell Alexa to play some Bing Crosby, and let's explore the heartwarming history of this merry midsummer celebration. Nestled in the picturesque mountains of Brevard, North Carolina, lies Keystone Camp. It's 1933, and this all-girls sleepaway is about to throw the Christmas bash of the year. Only it's 90 degrees and the middle of summer. The mastermind behind this festive first? Miss Fannie Holt, the camp's co-founder and director since its founding in 1916. Creative and full of spirit, Miss Fannie decided to bring some winter cheer to the heart of summer for her young campers. Imagine their surprise when they found themselves caroling around a decorated Christmas tree, complete with twinkling lights and cotton snow, and Santa Claus himself. News of this unique event even reached the Washington Post, solidifying Keystone Camp's place in Christmas in July history as the first documented occurrence of a Christmas in July celebration. As the years went on, the celebration only grew even more elaborate, with campers crafting handmade gifts that would then be exchanged at the Christmas-themed event at the end of their week. Campers from all around came to Keystone Camp to be a part of the festive fun, and that fun continues to this day. While Keystone Camp holds the title for the first documented event, other recognitions of Christmas in July have played a major role in the idea becoming a part of the American experience. Just 7 years later, in 1940, there was the release of a film that would further cement the idea of Christmas in July in popular culture.
Can you see the faces on everybody when we get out there?
Yeah. Like Christmas in July.
Well, Happy New Year.
Directed by the comedic genius Preston Sturges, Christmas in July isn't just a film that capitalized on the growing popularity of Christmas in July, it arguably played a role in shaping how the concept was perceived. The film follows Jimmy McDonald, played by Dick Powell, a hard-working office clerk yearning for a life beyond his monotonous routine. In a hilarious turn of events, Jimmy misinterprets a company contest and believes that he's won a whopping $25,000 prize. That's the equivalent of over $500,000 today.
I've just won the $25,000 first prize in the Maxford House contest.
Overwhelmed with his prospective winnings, Jimmy buys an engagement ring for his girlfriend, purchases furniture for his mother, and brings gifts to all of his neighbors. Christmas in July was a critical and commercial success. It became a box office hit, grossing over $4 million, which was a significant sum in 1940. This success undoubtedly helped solidify the concept of Christmas in July in the public consciousness. The 1940s also saw the U.S. pulled into a conflict that would come to be known as World War II. During the height of the war, the U.S. Post Office, along with the U.S. Army and Navy, launched an uplifting campaign to bring a touch of Christmas cheer to soldiers stationed overseas. This initiative, known as the Christmas in July campaign, was aimed at ensuring that soldiers received their holiday packages and letters in time, despite the logistical challenges posed by the war. The campaign featured posters, advertisements, and public service announcements urging families to send their holiday packages by midsummer. These materials often depicted festive scenes with soldiers receiving gifts and letters, emphasizing the joy and comfort that these items would bring. The message was clear: sending Christmas cheer in July would help ensure that it reached the soldiers by December. Following the end of the war, America saw an economic boom, as well as a growing popularity of a new entertainment medium, the television. While only 9% of homes had a TV in 1950, this number ballooned to around 90% by the end of the decade. TV would have a huge impact on the concept of Christmas in July. While it seems that these days there's a new show on a new streaming service each week, this wasn't the case in those early days of television programming. There wasn't enough content to fill the airwaves year-round, so during the summer months, when new programming production slowed down, networks would resort to running reruns of their popular shows. And guess which episodes would often rerun around the end of July? You got it, Christmas-themed sitcoms and variety shows. Imagine families gathered around the television in July, watching a snowy Christmas episode while sweating in their living rooms. alert advertisers quickly saw an opportunity. If viewers were already primed for Christmas nostalgia during July thanks to television reruns, then why not capitalize on it? This led to the rise of summer sales and promotions with Christmas themes. Department stores used catchy slogans and festive imagery to bring a rerun of holiday shoppers. And Hallmark carries on that tradition to this day, both in its retail efforts and with its television network. Networks like Hallmark and Lifetime understand the power of Christmas in July sentimentality. Every July, they dedicate entire weekends or even full weeks to marathons that feature their charmingly predictable yet comfortable Christmas movies. And though people might not head to the water cooler at work to share that they're watching Christmas movies while the echoes of the fireworks are still ringing in the air, you can rest assured that the fact that Hallmark airs these programs year after year means someone, maybe even you, is watching. But just like Christmas itself, Christmas in July isn't just about sales, decorations, or TV specials. Many charities have found creative ways to leverage this festive spirit for good causes. Organizations like Toys for Tots use Christmas in July donation drives to collect toys for the underprivileged children they serve in advance of the December holiday season. Hospitals have also hosted Christmas in July events to raise funds for patient care and promote letter writing to sick children and their families. There are a number of charitable organizations who run Christmas in July campaigns to help meet the needs of the families and the people that they serve, calling upon the spirit of giving that is so commonly expressed during the holiday season. What's more, Christmas in July isn't just a North American phenomenon. For countries in the Southern Hemisphere like Australia and New Zealand, December falls during their summer months. This means that Christmas traditionally coincides with barbecues, beach trips, and balmy weather. So to capture the festive spirit during their winter, these countries often celebrate Christmas in July as a way to enjoy traditional holiday activities that we might be accustomed to here in the West. So as you can see, Christmas in July isn't just about a single origin story. It's a story that continues to be written, from a creative summer camp counselor to strategic marketing campaigns, and even the unexpected influence of summer television reruns. Christmas in July has become a unique tradition in its own right for some, so if you're looking to beat the summer heat with a touch of holiday cheer, then don your Santa hat, crank up the Christmas tunes, and embrace your jolly side in July. That's all for today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know in the comments down below what your favorite Christmas in July traditions are. So keep it jolly this July, and we'll see you next time you're feeling kind of festive.